Us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Teague, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Cleveland, Okoro out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. Well, something you'll love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one.
I love the glass eaters, Kevin. You know that was part of the strength of my game back in the day. Way back in the day. I mean, these teams are right at the top of the league when it comes to closing out stops with the defensive rebound. Glass eaters galore in this one.
Here's Sullivan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Teague. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Okoro, defended by Middleton. Okoro passes to Love. And Drummond kicks to Okoro. Teague on the double team. The wide open look here for Garland. Sinks the triple.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Middleton looking it over. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Okoro passes to Love. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end. Oh!
Mercy me. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Tries again, and the jumper is on the mark.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. First free throw is good.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And Milwaukee has possession following the score by Cleveland.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
They get the rebound. Passes it to Sullivan. And here is Drummond. Lopez covering. Here's Dimes. Takes a three. And another three for Cleveland.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Outside Teague. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Love. And it's Giannis missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shot's good by Middleton.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now here's Drummond. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Scooped up. And another shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Teague deciding where to go with it. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Middleton's got 7 points in the game. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Drummond passes to Sullivan. Over Holiday.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Giannis. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Here's Dimes. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Teague on the double team. Snatched up. Drummond, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
Here's Holiday. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. And here you look at Dimes, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Sexton in for Garland.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Holiday. The Cavaliers making the shot. It's not going to go for him.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Bucks trail by 3. Now here's Teague. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Middleton outside. The kick out to Lopez. Just 3 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. Cleveland leading by 3. Nance dishes to Drummond. Here's Dimes. Teague covering. And the shot goes in.
You know, the timing, the rhythm. I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot.
Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Outside Teague. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Nance. And that one's good by Giannis. Giannis has got 9.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Passes to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He kicks it to Okoro. The pass to Sullivan. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 3. The wide open look here for Holiday. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and then for Milwaukee. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Chris Middleton. Matthews comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Teague. Now here's DiVincenzo. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Okoro passes to Sullivan. Now Nance out to the right wing. Thompson dishes to Sexton. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Pass to Sullivan. Here's Nance. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. The wide open look here for Lopez. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Okoro. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, with last season shortened, maybe some second-year players hitting the rookie wall for the first time here in 2021.
That's a good point. I mean, again, the carryover, you know, people tend to look at this thing in compartments this season, this number of games, but there is carryover. I mean, teams that go through lengthy runs in the playoffs each year and then start up again oftentimes have fatigue battles that other players and teams don't. So that's real, the fatigue that carries over from season to season.
Now here's Matthews. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
From downtown, add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
1:03 left to play here in the first. Fader on the way. That shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Sullivan, and he dunks it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Here's Okoro. Here's Thompson, the second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against Sexton. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
That one falls.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Shoots. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
One important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job. You got to get it done. But I'm just, I'm happy from all that experience that we learned. And we came back and we have a goal in our head. We're motivated.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Antetokounmpo down out there with O'Neal. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Matthews. The fadeaway. Here's Giannis. Another shot. Takes the 3. But they get it back. Matthews, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
There's Garland. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
The Bucks working the ball around. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Matthews. Brown no good on the free throw. Cleveland leading by 4. Here's Sexton. Right wing. And McGee kicks to Love. Knocks down the 3-ball. Love's got 5.
Oh, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over McGee. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And Cleveland making a change here. Okoro's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Passes it to Garland. Left side, Sexton. Garland, the pass to Love over O'Neal. And Love with the basket on the assist by Garland. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now the pass to Love. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Garland. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. This is to Giannis. Connaughton kicks to Giannis. Baseline jumper. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Well, I think the confidence Antetokounmpo has from the mid-range area is really evidence of the strides he's making with his jump shot.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Royce O'Neal. Holiday comes in for Brown. And it's Teague in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Connaughton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 22 points.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Now, here's Garland. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Okoro. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Here's T. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Inside, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Sexton. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
To the paint. Love trying to break loose. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter. Outside Teague. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Drummond. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pass to Connaughton. Middleton right side. Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And that strength of Drummond at times can be overwhelming. Awesome at staying with his shot, even when the pressure is on.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Lopez is checked in. Free throw good, Drummond. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for Chris Middleton. So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 1. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Sexton the pass to Nance. From outside the arc. Garland, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 7. Nance finds Sexton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Teague the pass to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, when Antetokounmpo puts his head down, man, it is a really terrifying sight for the defense when this guy's coming at you, all limbs and arms and size and ball skills. Usually you just end up hacking away at him to stop him from getting to the hoop.
Dimes, he's checked in for Okoro. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Wesley Matthews checked in for Drew Holiday. And Nance kicks to Sexton. And the three off target. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Matthews dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And Drummond kicks to Garland. Over Teague. And that one hits back iron.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you know, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but T is always looking for the right play.
From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And that's now 24 points for Dimes. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Trying to get open as Lopez.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside Teague. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I love the way Teague keeps his concentration, his focus, not allowing the defense to ruffle him at all.
This one for 3. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Sullivan. Dimes got 27.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Teague, the pass to Matthews. Back to Teague, trying to get open as Lopez. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Outside, Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now here's Teague. He's covered closely. Giannis outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Garland. Brown is checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Teague. Well, Cleveland shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Here's Sullivan. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator, moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
With 1 on the clock, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 39 points, and it was on the heels of his MVP season that Giannis Antetokounmpo said he was at 60% of his potential. Come on, Kenny, how much better can he be?
I'm not lying. This guy might only be at 60. He's just now entering his prime, and already arguably the best player in the league. Scary thought if he has another 40% to unleash.
If he really gets it going from the outside, WooWe.com. It'll be game over for the league. He's already unstoppable at the rim.
WooWe.com.
That's my new website, I'm sorry.
What percentage you feel like you're playing at today, Jeff?
I'm about 90.
You're about 90
yeah,
today?
I'm good.
Shaq, what are you?
I'm at about 72.755.
I'm 56%, but I feel like, man, when I get that 100, might revolutionize video game industry. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, Cleveland shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. They've got Garland, Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Okoro. And it's Sullivan in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Drummond passes to Love. 4 on the shot clock. Passes it to Garland. Over Teague. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Love. Love's got 3 assists tonight. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
A nice shot by Teague.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Dimes. Here's Drummond. The layup missed.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Teague dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Teague. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Love. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland, the pass to Sullivan. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Giannis outside. Holiday finds Teague. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 7th assist in the game. Cleveland leading by 3. The feed to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Timeout.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. You look at the Cavaliers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, the Bucks down 5 spots from them.
And right now for the Bucks, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Wasted no time on that one. Dimes got 38 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's T. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Outside T. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and they get it back. Shot clock at 5. Middleton for 3. Drills it from outside. Middleton's got 10 points.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
He gets it in there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
T kicks to Giannis. Tipped away. Feeds to Lopez.
Yeah! Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Love the pass to Drummond. To the middle. Lopez with the block. Right side Holiday. For 3, Middleton. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and he's good on the 3-ball. 13 points in the game.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
JaVale McGee's check in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland.
And Love once had a 30-30 game as a member of the Timberwolves. The guy is a force.
Sexton against DiVincenzo. Pass to Connaughton. The 3. Love grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 4. Sullivan the pass to Okoro. Buries it from 3-point range. Okoro's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Cleveland's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Sexton, the pass to Sullivan. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. The dish to O'Neal. Pass to Connaughton. Back to O'Neal. Looking to end the run. Yes, that goes in. Sexton with it. 13 points in the game. And it's in there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Connaughton for 3. Middleton. Rebounded by McGee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Cleveland leading by 11. Sexton for 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. The pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by O'Neal. And it's 8 points for Brook Lopez.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Vance comes in for Okoro. And then for Milwaukee, Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthews in for Pat Connaughton. Down low, and Thompson kicks to McGee. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can, and this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. And here you look at Dimes. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
DiVincenzo against Sexton.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Cavaliers making the shot. Kicks it to O'Neal. He dishes it to Matthews. Knocks it loose. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's foul number 2 for him. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And here is DiVincenzo. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Brown missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Bucks trail by 11. Now DiVincenzo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Bucks shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Brown outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Good, nice job down low. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Nance. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Sexton.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. He feeds it to Lopez. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Now here is O'Neal. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Here's Dimes, guarded by O'Neal. Sullivan. Out to Nance. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Nance has got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Matthews passes to O'Neal. And Thompson sends it back. Now Cleveland moving it up. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
And so it's Cleveland, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Matthews in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. To the wing right side. Dishes it to Thompson. Over Lopez. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. Well, Cleveland shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Now here is Holiday. Drills the three-pointer.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Giannis. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Sexton. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
The Cavaliers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
At the line, Darius Garland. At the line for two.
Free throw good, Garland.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Drummond's checked in for Nance. And it's a Okoro in for Sexton. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthews. And it's Teague in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, you know what? If I'm the coach, I'm calling Teague's number every chance I get. I mean, he's in a zone right now.
And Okoro throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Now here's Giannis. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Thompson is double. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Yep, that one goes. Teague's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Man, the finesse and the skill from Teague to finish that play with the floater, exquisite, and good shot choice there, too.
Holiday brings the double team. Pass to Drummond. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Bucks trail by 10. Teague with the ball. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Teague, the pass to Middleton.
every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Cavaliers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And that one, good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Here's Sullivan, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dimes got 45 points. Bucks trail by 12. Middleton outside. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 8 now on the night.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Back to Teague.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Cleveland leading by 10. Here's Okoro. He kicks it to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fades away. Love can't hit.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Stolen by Okoro. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Okoro. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. Love against Antetokounmpo. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Drummond. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Holiday. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dimes.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working, and no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. The Cavaliers leading by 8. From deep. Kept alive. And Drummond kicks to Okoro. There's Garland. No good from outside.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Giannis drives in. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 57 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Inside, Drummond, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one falls for Middleton.
And Middleton, the former second-round pick now, has put a lot of work in on his game. I mean, a ton of work. Really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his hard work.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Dimes. Passes to Drummond. Here's Okoro. Drops in the tray. Okoro's got 16 points here in the second half. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo. Yet another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And everything's flowing through Love tonight. And the plan is working like a charm. This has been a remarkable performance.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
2 shots.
Middleton hits them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Dimes. Drummond passes to Sullivan. Now here's Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shoots the 3. That shot missing. And Cleveland the other way now. And there's the pass to Sullivan. From past the arc. The Cavaliers with a new 14. Teague on the double team. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Middleton.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here. Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Here's Dimes. following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. The dish to Love. Lopez with the block. Timeout called, the Bucks. It's Giannis with the drive. Money.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
Timeout called, the Cavaliers. They're behind by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. What's your take, guys?
Well, this game is over. It's out of reach, guys. They didn't even need that timeout. I guess they're not ready to quit just yet, but there's no way they can score 4 points in less than a half second.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giannis, you dominated the game offensively. What were you seeing out there?
You know, I just want to thank my teammates that they put me in spot to help me be successful. And we just played hard. I'm happy that we got the win.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. Go be with your teammates. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.